Hey guys, down with two hip chicks. I want to look at this guy. This is an old Voice of Music turntable. It's backwards, of course. But it's actually not in bad shape, especially, I mean, the top's scratched. But look at the color on that. So, pull this open. Not in too bad a shape. I really want to take a look at this as well. Picked this up in an estate sale. I don't know how long ago. It's been a while. It's got a little mildew on the edges and stuff. But that cover being in good shape, and the case not being in too bad of shape. So we're gonna probably take a look at that once I get this, once I get all that cleaned off and set up and moved around. Okay, kids, here it is. This is a Voice of Music turntable. This is kind of a unusual find for me. First of all, well, it's not unusual to find it in this area because these were made in the Benton Harbor, Michigan area. The interesting part and the rare part is finding this not only in red, but not broken. It's got some scratches and scuffs on it, but it is completely there. It is not broken. The top I'm talking about now. So, take a look at this guy. You see back here we have the 45 adapter holder, which is missing, but hey, that's I'll take that because this sucker is intact. So let's take a look at this a little bit more. It's a lift-off style, so it comes off. But oops, if I don't break it, it should stay in one piece. Set this aside. Here's the turntable, and again, it's not in the best of shape. It's dirty. It's got some peel off of the fake wood here. This is just a contact paper kind of applied veneer on here. It is definitely interesting. Oh, you can start moving a little bit there. I'll show you that. So on is in that position, reject, and then off. All right. Underside of this puppy, power cord, audio cord. This is interesting besides being really gross and disgustingly sticky. Left and right plug designed to go specifically into something spaced like that. We'll see if that'll work. Otherwise, we can just hook some cables up to it. On the bottom, we have, make sure it's not going anywhere, the model number 1687-1. 60 hertz, power consumption 15 watts, VM Corporation, Benton Harbor, Michigan. Home, sweet home. There you have it. This guy comes off. I have to take these four out where the feet are. There we go. There we go. And with that, the guts up here. Put that down here. Standard configuration. So this is nice. I can actually totally replace this wire because it is pretty grody. Just pop this off ever so carefully. There we go. I'll clean it up. If it works, I'll use it. If not, oh boy. Power connection. The grease and nastiness in here is quite obvious. A little bit of moisture on the spring here, a little bit of oxidation. Motor is mounted really loosely. This is particle board reinforcement on particle board. Piece of plywood in there for the base of the unit itself. And then they just wrapped it in what basically it's contact paper, just wood green contact paper. We should see if that works. So what we're gonna do is plug these in. Thank you. If you can hear that or not. There we go. Now, of course, I haven't plugged this in at all, so I don't know if it's going to light my house on fire or not. Okay. Whew. Hey. Motor's turning. It don't sound the best. I can hear some. Okay. Let's figure out why it's making that horrible, god-awful noise. But hey, let's play a record first. Let's try this. Oh. Okay. I'm thinking a lot of it's just clunky grease. It's supposed to go clunk if this is in that position, I believe. Alright, that was fun. Unplugging it. The tension ring is going to get, well, it's pretty chewed anyway. It just broke. It's rubber, guys, and it's not supposed to break like that. Plasticky rubber. Alright, there we go. You see here, this is adhered to it. It's a metal plate, metal turntable. I'll set that back here. This little wheel hits the motor when it's engaged. It really should be pulling it, I believe, in. Oh, there it goes. So basically, when it's on, it forces it up against this and the turntable and turns. This is a great site for those things which we need. They recondition them. Take that out, take it off, send it to them, and it's rock hard. And they will send me a new one. And then I can put it on, and it will make no more noise. It's amazing. It's just astounding how much that affects the noise and the sound quality of your turntable. So, given that this is fairly rare, and it has this really cool red top, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend $38, take it off, and mail it in. There you go. Little washer. This puppy just pulls right out. And there she is. This should not sound like that. It should not sound like that at all. It's just too hard. So, this is going to wait until this part comes in. So I'm going to do that, take it out, and mail it out, and get it in. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. We got the part in. So that's good. It looks to me like they manufactured it. You can see here where they cut away the original outer edge. This is probably still the inside, regular inside, and then they just reapplied a rubber coating to bring it out to spec. And I think that's what they did, and that's fine because the inside doesn't do a darn thing except hold its form. The outside, and this is nice now. I can tell it's fresh rubber, but you can see where they probably glued it a little bit on there, but that's fine. I'm good with that. Up a little bit, so this should be good to go. Right there, just like butter. There it is. Put that on there, just like that. And there's a little clamp. I'm working on faith at this point that it'll be fine and run just fine. We'll see. Of course not. There we go. Got it. All right, she's on. Pull that up. There we go. There we go. Now, let's see what happens. Hey. Yeah, of course, do your thing. Sweet. I'm not hearing any noise. That was very audible earlier, so that's cool. That's what a new rubber wheel will give you. Hey! Static. So we still have an issue with audio quality, but mechanically it's working fine. Yeah, it's trying. It's having a hard time getting over this bump. So the lift on this is a little off too. The adjustment for the drop and for the lift is in here, and I will get to that after I'm done cleaning it. Okay, while we work through that whole sound issue, let's clean this thing up because it does work now. Lock that in position. Let's start with the overall bleh of it. Let's go. Now we got a good look at this. The LP side's under here, which does need to be replaced. And it's just a plastic construction with 2 needles on it, one on either side. So when this is up, the LP side is hit against the needle. And when this side's up, when you flip it over, 78, that side is under here. So drying away. So this is what it looks like, kind of. I'm going to try polishing it with some wax first. That's turn wax. That helped. A little better, but it's still got scratches on it and such. So she's a little shinier. We're going to go ahead and order that stylus, get that in hopefully soon, within the next week or so, and then we're going to test it because I got a good look at it and it was pretty worn down. So we'll see what we can do with that. We're back with the Voice of Music turntable. We cleaned it up, we lubed it, we rubber flywheel for it, or the drive wheel for it, because we had to have it sent up for it and got it reconditioned. And put that in already. The total cost on that with the trade-in, so it was a $38 part, and you traded in your old wheel for that, with that, and then they reconditioned that one, and then somebody else can get it. So these parts aren't being manufactured anymore. So there you have it. We did pick up, I went on eBay and I picked up a stylus for it. And this is new old stock. Pull this out of here. Now remember, this had the flip type. There we go. There's your stylus. This is the flip type. So it's LP on one side, 78 on the other. The needles are designed to for the different gapping on those. Yeah, new old stock. This one I think cost me $10. As you can see, it's an old needle. But hey, we're gonna give it a shot. So moving on, let's take the case off. Take the cover off. You can find these new old stock needles still on eBay. You actually can find them even on Amazon if you really need them. Now, here she be. And taking a look at it, I don't know if you can see this or not. It is in much better condition. Yeah, it's not the easiest to see, but it's in much better condition than the one that we took off of it. So let's put this puppy on. It should be pretty easy. Not plugged in or anything. Bring up the tone arm. Yeah, it does move in that direction. there's a clip down here, right there. And we have to get it inside that area. And clip it in, and it pops right in. There you go. We've got it. It's LP, and that's 78. And that's how it works. Let's plug this puppy in and see if we can get it to sound better than it did. Okay, so I adjusted this right here. This one was pointing with my thumb. That little nut out. It's where the thing rests down on. We'll see if that helps it with that lifting issue. You guys remember the cable that came with this, which is right here, is pretty funky. I did clean it a little bit, but it's still got a lot of goop on it and crap. The spacing on this is designed specifically for the underside of this, but there's no guarantee that when you're hooking up something, you're going to be able to match that spacing. So we're going with these instead. We're going to try it again, see if it'll lift this time. Looks like it's clearing it now. That is sweet. All right, so now we've got new needle, new drive wheel. We're getting stereo on both channels. We have new feet. Yeah, come on, focus. New feet, thanks to Greg. No money, you're a rock star. All right. Let's get this puppy the rest of the way together. Two hip kicks.